Okay, so this is my first Flaviar Welcome Box. It's like a loot crate, but for booze. So that's pretty sweet. I have not tried any of the stuff yet, so this will be an adventure. Pull this top. It's got a coaster along with a little thing you can read there. I'm not going to read it out loud, but you can pause it. Along with, looks like what kind of whiskeys it are. There's a Koval single barrel for our A, and then a few bourbon whiskey for our B, and a Journeyman Featherbone bourbon whiskey for our C. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. So inside are 3 vials labeled A, B, and C. As you can see, we're gonna 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna try all of these and see how we like it. Okay, first we're gonna try out A, which is again the Koval single barrel. It's good. A little bit of oak, vanilla. It's a fantastic taste. Next, we will do the Few bourbon whiskey. And here is the Few. It had a little more of a bite to it. It wasn't stronger. I don't even know how to describe it. It was good, though. Very good. Almost like a little bit of black cherry in it. Kind of. Like the tiny hint of it. Really nice, though. Really nice. And finally, we have C, the Journeyman Featherbone bourbon whiskey. Let's try it out. My least favorite out of the 3. Not that I don't like it, it just doesn't have enough. It's smoother, but it doesn't have enough flavor to it. I don't know how else to describe it. The other 2 had really something going for it. I really tasted the hints of vanilla in the first one, maybe a little bit of black cherry in the second. That Journeyman Featherbone just really didn't grab me. I definitely recommend the first 2, the Koval single barrel and the Few bourbon whiskey, sitting at 47% and 46.5% respectively. But I cannot say you should go for the Journeyman Featherbone. Again, not a bad whiskey, but just didn't quite have what I wanted. Which is fine. You know, nothing's ever going to be exactly what you want, and that's what life is. Now, we're going to top it off with something not from there. It is the Redbreast Single Pot Irish Whiskey. 15 year. Just have a little bit of it to compare and contrast. And here it is, last one, the Redbreast 15. Smooth as hell. I got that because I saw on the Flaviar website a Redbreast 21, and I went to a local liquor store hoping I could find one, but the oldest I could find was a 15. And the 15 is phenomenal, so that should tell you, you know, you're definitely going to want to go for the 21, because if it's going to be phenomenal. I'll let you know when I have it, but at least based on the 15, it's going to be something really special. So again, this was the Flaviar Welcome Box with the whiskeys. Koval single barrel. Give that a solid 85. The few, maybe I'd say 82. It's higher than a B minus, but it's still good. It's a very good whiskey. And the Journeyman Featherbone, I'll have to give like a 70. It's good. It's nothing to write home about, but it's certainly a very nice whiskey. And then partial at this point to the Redbreast 15, which I'm going to have to give, say, 90. Still not the best whiskey I've ever had. I've had some really great stuff, and I hope to cover that more in another video. But until then, until next time.